Funding for HiQ is provided by Wing to Wing Foundation. Today, these two teams begin their quest for this season's championship on HiQ. And now, from Marshall University's School of Journalism and Mass Communications Television Studio A in Huntington, West Virginia, here is the host of HiQ, Ernie Anderson.
Thank you. And welcome to another edition of HiQ. Thank you, Adam Nita, for the introduction. And we have two teams here. Why, it's the same team. Actually, we're pitting the younger team against the older team today. Piketon Team 2 is the younger team. Piketon Team 1 is the older team. We'll see if the old guys can beat the young guys and chick. That's awful. Anybody called you a chick lately, Kaylin? No, I know. But, and listen, we had, because of the weather we had in the winter, a lot of things changed, and some teams just couldn't make it this late in the season. I don't know when you'll see this. We're actually taping in April, and our finale is going to be taped in May. And by the way, Piketon will obviously automatically become our 8th team in our finals, and I'll tell you who those are a little later on. And so if you want to come and watch our final taping here at Marshall University in Smith Hall Communications Building, just come on down, and we'll start at 9 a.m. on May 16th when we tape the show. So good luck to both Piketon Team 1, Piketon Team 2, and if you're ready, I be ready, almost. Do I have a thing here? I do. Here we go. Now this is the buzzer round where I give them a choice of 4 answers. And they'll see those answers on their monitor, and they just have to figure out, after I ask the question, what's the correct one. 5 points apiece. Here we go. It's a Bible question to start. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. In which of those books of the Bible, in chapter 11, verses 1 through 9, would you read about the Tower of Babel? Which one? All right, Kaylin.
Numbers.
Not Numbers. Harrison.
Exodus.
It's Genesis, actually. Genesis chapter 11. How about gardenia, rose, tulip, rhododendron? This is the flower honored at a spring festival in Holland, Michigan. All right, Harrison?
Tulip.
Tulip is right, because we always think of Holland, the country, with tulips, and they do the same in Michigan. Asia, Africa, North America, Australia. On which continent will you find the Barbary Coast? Harrison.
Australia.
Not that one.
What do we think?
No, you can't talk. Keegan, don't make me come over there. Carter.
Africa.
It is Africa. So you get the 5 as well. Grass, clay, hard court, carpet. The French Open of tennis is played on which of those surfaces? Walter.
Hard court.
Not hard court. All right, Kaylin?
Grass.
It's clay, actually. Jabberwocky. Down by the Sally Gardens, Pied Piper of Hamelin, and a Shropshire lad. Set in a German town, which Robert Browning poem ends with children running and shouting, and Harrison.
Pied Piper of Hamelin.
That's it. Get the rats out of the city that way. Now then, let's see what we have on liberty, Whig, Republican, Know Nothing. That the Constitution carries slavery into any or all of the territories of the U.S. is a dangerous political heresy at variance with the explicit provisions of that instrument itself. That was a plank from what party's political platform, Walter?
Republican.
In 1860. You didn't need that. You guessed and you got it right. Diane Sawyer, Barbara Walters, Katie Couric, Robin Roberts. During 1976, she continued to be a pioneer for women in broadcasting while becoming the first. Harrison.
Barbara Walters.
Baba Wawa is right. You got that alongside Harry Reasoner, who years later just detested her. And I would have said she created The View and co-hosted it from 97 to 2014. We didn't need Baba Wawa, or we didn't need that part of that. 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, 1980s. It was the decade in which the St. Louis Gateway Arch was opened. Harrison.
The 60s.
60s is right. 65 to be exact. French, Greek, American, Italian. If I serve you a dish of marinated lamb chunks skewered between vegetable chunks, Kaylin.
Greek.
That is the Greek cuisine is right. Limpet, jackdaw, vicuna, tapir. Which of those is a wild ruminant of the Andes from Ecuador? Keegan?
Tapir.
No. From Ecuador to Bolivia that is related to the domesticated llama and alpaca. Lane?
Jackdaw.
No, it's the vicuna, actually. But that ends our warm-up round, 25-10 in favor of the older team. And we're going to come back and talk to our team captains, Kaylin and Harrison, find out about the schools when High Q returns.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to IQ, a 25-10 score here in the early going after our warm-up buzzer round. We're going to talk to each of our team captains first, and then the other members of the team find out about their school, maybe what they're interested in. If the older team has college plans or whatever, we'll see. So Kaylin is the team captain for the team 2, the younger set. And we'll see, find out about Kaylin and your school.
I'm a junior. I go to Piketon High School. It's located in Scioto Valley, Ohio. And
what are you interested in maybe after high school?
I want to go into psychology.
Ooh, all right. Do you have any extracurricular things you do, band or any of that?
Yeah, I do a bunch. I'm our upcoming captain for the next cheer season. I do musical. I do quiz bowl and science bowl. I do powerlifting. We were state champions this year.
Oh.
And I'm a track manager.
How about that? Very nice. Very busy young lady. All right, Warner, it's your turn to talk to me and tell me about Warner.
I'm a sophomore.
What are your interests?
I do musical.
Do you sing? Do you dance? Do you
Mainly sing.
Oh, really? What's your vocal range?
I'm a baritone.
Baritone. All right. I'm a bass in my church choir. Nice. Welcome. Keegan?
Hi, I'm Keegan and I'm a freshman.
A freshman. What school did you come before Piketon?
None. I stayed here since preschool.
Really? Mm-hmm. So it's everything. It's up through like preschool all the way through being a senior? How about that? All right, Carter.
I'm a freshman and I do basketball, soccer, cross country, and this.
Now stop me if you've heard this. You play soccer?
Yes.
Get a kick out of that?
Yeah.
Never mind. All right, let's go to Harrison. And Harrison, tell me maybe more about your school, your coach, your principal, that kind of stuff.
Well, we are coached by Miss Olivia Day, who does a great job with the Quiz Bowl program. Both of our principals at the high school level are retiring this year, Mr. Jeff Reuter and Mr. Daryl Owens, and
they've had enough of you
They've had enough of us. Oh. So if they're watching back home whenever this gets out, we would like to say hi and thank you. And a little bit about myself. I'm the public address announcer for the Piketon Red Streaks baseball team.
How about that?
And
what's the nickname for the team?
The Red Streaks.
Ooh,
the story goes, back in the old days, they got these nice red uniforms for their track team. And some lady saw them running past, and they were moving so fast they looked like red streaks. So that's how the name came to be.
How about that?
But I plan to be a Shawnee State Bear. They're out of Portsmouth, Ohio.
Yes. Do you ever play Ironton in sports?
Thankfully, no.
Oh, thankfully, no. Because the guy I work for is the voice of the Ironton Fighting Tigers, Jason Filion. Lane, how about, now let's go to Walter first. Walter, how about you?
Hi, I'm Walter. I'm interested in Quiz Bowl, Spanish Club, and all that.
El Español al Día.
Hablo Español.
Oh? You're in the Spanish Club and you know speaking of Spanishy?
Yeah.
Well, all right then. What do you do outside of school?
Man, I don't really know.
Play video games?
Yeah.
All right. You're good at one?
I'm good at a lot, really.
There you go. All right, Walter. Self-assured Walter. How about you, Bo?
Hi, I'm a senior. I'm Bo Henry. Plan on going to West Liberty on scholarship to play football and major in exercise science.
Play football. What position would you like to play?
Left tackle on the offensive line.
Ooh, so you get to hit people.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Lane.
My name's Lane Lee Master. I'm a senior at Piketon High School. I am a golfer.
Oh,
So.
you're getting the swing of that.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. All right.
And I plan to go to Marshall University to become a teacher.
Oh, nice. You know, Marshall University has a great program for everything, and teaching program is par excellence. That's not even French, or that not even Spanish, Walter. And I had a thought there, but never mind. Listen, I've got to come over here, Olivia. Would you mind? Their lovely coach here. She has bailed me out because there were 3 teams that couldn't make it today with the schedule. And so I said, Olivia, do you have 2 teams by any chance? She said, yes, I'll scrounge some kids together. No. And so I thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Just watch all the cords there that I trip over on occasion. Thank you, and welcome to our bonus round now. The way this works is I will ask team 2 first, give them a 10-point clue in the category of where, and they'll try to figure it out from the clue. But if they're not sure, they can ask for the 5-point clue. And whichever one they get right, they go to the other part of the bonus, which is 5, 10, and 15. So this, you can converse on this, both of you. Kaylin, here's your 10-point clue on where. According to the terms of the 1959 treaty, military activity, mining, nuclear explosions, and nuclear waste disposal are all prohibited here. Tourism, fishing, and research are the main human activities in and around this place. During the summer months, about 5,000 people reside at research stations, a figure that drops to around 1,000 in the winter. Where is this? They're not sure. 5-point clue?
Should we get the 5-point clue?
All right. This has also been known by the moniker Great White South. The southernmost music festival in the world, Ice Stock, has been held here at McMurdo Station since 1989 on which continent? And if they can't get it, the other team will try to steal it.
Antarctica?
Antarctica is right. She enunciates, and I'm thinking, not Antarctica. It drives me crazy. I'm a grammar Nazi. Antarctica. Thank you. So you get 5 points for that and a chance for up to 30 now. Tiger Woods. Any golfers on this side? Well, maybe they can steal it. Between 2000 and 2001, Tiger Woods won 4 major golf tournaments. I'll give you 5 points for one, 10 more for a second, and 15 for the other 2. So you talk it out, and when you're sure of maybe one of those answers, I'll take that for 5 points. The 4 major golf tournaments. How about one for 5 points?
The Masters.
The Masters is right. Good for 5. Now for 10, give me a second answer.
Is it like the World Open or something? Is it the Grand Open? The World's Open?
No. How about it for 10 points?
The U.S. Open?
The U.S. Open is all we needed there, so you get the 10. The others were the British Open and the PGA is what we needed on that. But you got 5, you got 10, and now it's your question on expensive purchase. Here's your 10-point clue. In 2020, a milestone was achieved when a minuscule plot of land here was acquired for an astonishing $5.2 billion by a Chinese developer. The sale established its reputation as the highest valued parcel of land ever auctioned. And again, if they're not sure, they can ask for the 5-point clue.
Can we get the 5-point?
Name the special administrative region of China with 7.4 million residents in a 426 square mile territory. It's the 4th most densely populated region in the world. It was established as a colony of the British Empire after the Qing dynasty ceded it in 1841-1842 as a consequence of losing the First Opium War.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is right for 5, and now your chemistry bonus. Anybody in chemistry class? My least favorite at Mann High School in Logan County, West Virginia, where I went. Here's your 5-pointer. This elemental metal is used in treating manic depression and was the name of the 3rd single from Nirvana's album Nevermind. in July 1992. It also includes in rechargeable batteries.
Lithium.
You knew that awfully quickly. Yes, that's good for 5. Now, for 10 more. Among this Dane's discoveries is the way that atoms emit and absorb energy. His work on quantum mechanics won him the 1922 Nobel Prize for Physics.
Ericsson?
No? You can take the 10 points, Caitlin and the team, if you know who that Nobel Prize Physics winner of Danish heritage.
Any last name sound like that?
Yeah, last name is fine. Answer, Caitlin?
Halborg?
It's Niels Bohr. Your question on astronomy. As timely as though torn from today's headlines, it's not anything to do with the Artemis thing. After the moon and Venus, it's the third brightest natural object in the Earth's night sky. Its name derives from the chief deity of ancient Roman religion. After the moon and Venus, the third brightest natural object in the Earth's night sky.
Mars, Jupiter, Mercury. Mercury?
Not Mercury. You can take the 10 if you know.
Jupiter.
It is Jupiter, and Caitlin, I think, said that originally and talked herself out of it. Your bonuses on AZ, all your responses include the letters AZ in that order somewhere in the answer. For 5 points, Egyptian-Israeli disputed strip.
The Gaza Strip?
That's right. Good. See, that's AZ there. For 10 more, the island prison in the middle of the North Sea, a place of confinement for the most dangerous wizards and witches.
Azkaban.
Yes, there you go. And dazzling style, flamboyance, flair, vigorous spirit, energy, or excitement.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz is right. Nicely done. You got all 30 points on that bonus. If we get past the next 10-5, we'll have a math bonus. Any mathematicians in the house? All right, let's try this one. It's back to you, Kaylin and team. Foreign language. Love is pronounced amore in Italian, amor in French, amor in Spanish. In this Western European country's language, it's pronounced Liebe.
Dutch?
Not Dutch. You can take the 10 if you know.
Germany.
Germany is right. Germany. Jawohl. All right, your bonus on math. Here's your 5-pointer. A regular hexagon has a perimeter of 12x minus 30. Express the length of one side of the hexagon as a binomial in terms of x. So you got a regular hexagon, perimeter of 12x minus 30. The other team, the other Piketon team is working because if it comes over to them, they can steal those 5 points if team 1 misses it. We're looking for the length of one side of the hexagon as a binomial in terms of x.
2x minus 5?
Is right. Good for 5. Now, for 10 more. If a circumference and area of a circle are numerically equal, what's the measure of the radius? If the circumference and area of a circle are numerically equal, what's the measure of the radius?
Pi?
Not pi. I'll take chocolate, though. Or apple. Kaylin, guess a number.
6.
How about 2?
Ah.
All right, so that will end our bonus round, 100 to 20. But in the 60-second round category, not only can you get 100 points if you get all 10, we give you a 20-point bonus for 120. And kids, new this season, look at this, a pack of Smarties for the team to have. Here are the categories. Begins with MAN, shared college sports nicknames, and pickleball. When High Q returns.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
very much for that rousing welcome back from the break. And here at halftime, so to speak, 100-20 in favor of the team one, the older dudes, on the show today. Now, we gave them a choice of 3 categories for the 60-second round. And Piketon's team 2, Caitlin and team picked begins with M-A-N. So we're going to give you 60 seconds. You'll see the clock and your questions on the screen. Now, keep in mind, anything you miss or pass will go to the other team, and you can't go back to past questions. So play wisely, play your clock well, and here we go. Most densely populated New York borough.
Manhattan.
Nelson, first president of South Africa.
Mandela.
This is, Caitlin has to answer.
Mandela.
Right? The idea that white Americans were divinely ordained to settle the entire continent of North America.
Pass.
Cosmetic beauty treatment for the fingernails.
Manicure.
Type of car transmission.
Manual.
Organic material used to fertilize land, usually consisting of the feces and urine of domestic livestock.
Manure.
Stringed instrument in the lute family, generally plucked with a pick.
Pass.
It tells the story of the mad knight Don Quixote as a play within a play.
Pass.
Big fancy house.
Mansion.
And description of Superman. 3-word phrase.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. And there you go. You got them all in with time to spare. 2, 4, 6, 7. So that gives you another 70 points. Nicely done. Now, on the 3 they missed or passed on, begins with M-A-N, the idea that white Americans were divinely ordained to settle the entire continent of North America.
Manifest destiny.
That is correct. Stringed instrument in the lute family, generally plucked with a pick.
The mandolin.
That's right. And it tells the story of the mad knight Don Quixote as a play within a play.
Pass.
Man of La Mancha, what we needed there. So you picked up 2 of theirs, gives them another 20. Now they picked the category of pickleball. They picked pickleball. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickleball, no. You ready to play? Here we go. Players on a doubles team. On one.
Pass.
Pickleball's material.
Plastic.
Penalty for a foot fault.
Reserve.
Yes. Invented in what decade?
The 90s?
No. Founded by 3 fathers in what northwestern state?
Oregon.
No. Name pickleball was taken from what common pet from co-founder Joel Pritchard? What common pet?
Dog.
Dimensions of the court.
8 by 8.
No. Height of the net in inches. Plenty of
36.
No. Name of the famous pickleball national champ Mark Friedenberg with a nod to Star Wars. Nickname.
Han Solo.
No. Points to win a standard game is the last one.
11.
11 is right. So you picked up 4. You got a chance to pick up 6 on pickleball, perhaps. Players on a doubles team.
Doubles?
Yeah, 2 is the double, so we'll take that for you. Invented in what decade?
2000s.
The 2000s.
1960s, believe it or not. Wow. 65 goes way back then. Founded by 3 fathers in what northwestern state?
Washington.
Yes, you picked the other one. Good. Dimensions of the court.
4.
20 by 44. Height of the net in inches.
12.
34. And nickname of famous pickleball national champ Mark Friedenberg with a nod to Star Wars. Nod to Star Wars. Can you guess what it might be?
Skywalker.
It's Yoda. No Smarties, but that's all right. You picked up, you're in triple digits now, 160 to 110. Nicely played, teams. Now, when we come back, the questions will be worth 10 points apiece. We'll have an audio question, a visual question for each of our teams to wrap up game 1 of the best of 2 of 3 when High Q returns.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Thank you, team members and folks in our vast North American viewing audience to my left. One day we're going to get the audience on camera, all right? Stump the experts now. These are 10-point questions, back to the category round. And it's going to be a visual question to start, a sports question, and I need first and last name of the person you'll see. Kaylin, this once Western Michigan defensive lineman who became a Dallas Cowboy defensive end died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound in November 2025. Name him. 2025. On this one, I'll even take his last name, and you'll understand why the next one I need both names. Any idea what his name is? All right, if not, Harrison can guess.
Williams?
It is Marshawn Keeneland. Now, your visual question, and I do need the first and last name, and you'll see why. He played college football for the Jackson State Tigers and Colorado Buffaloes, winning the Jerry Rice Award, Deacon Jones Trophy, the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, before being selected by the Browns in the 5th round of the 2025 NFL Draft.
Shedeur Sanders.
Yes, not to be confused with his daddy. So you picked that up for 10. Now, back to you, Kaylin and team. The letters DDS, after a dentist's name, stand for what? Let's see, Ernie Anderson, DDS. What does that DDS mean? Venture a guess?
Dental doctor stuff.
No. Not far off, though, believe it or not. Harrison?
Doctor of Dental Services.
Ooh, Doctor of Dental Surgery. Over to you for words. JAN is an unusual combination of letters to start a word, except for January and people's names. Only 2 common words in English start with JAN. One is a sound produced by a bunch of keys. The other is someone you might see at your school. Give me both words.
Jangle and janitor.
Are the 2. Good for another 10. Now we're going to go to our audio question in the round, and Kaylin and team, it's yours. Here's a clip from a popular 1978. How many of you kids were alive in 78? Anybody in the audience? I was in my 30th year of high Q. No. Clip from a popular 1978 comedy about a troublemaking fraternity whose members challenged the authority of the dean of the fictional Faber College. Listen and name that 1978 comedy movie.
Now on, your Delta Tau name is Weasel. Now on, your name is Mothball. Kroger, your Delta Tau name is Pinto.
Well, what's my Delta Tau name?
Dorfman, you're giving this a lot of thought. From now on, your name is Flounder.
Flounder?
What is that?
Grease?
Not Grease. Harrison.
National Lampoon's Animal House.
Animal House is right. Good job there. Now, your audio question. This is an instrumental from a multi-award-winning 1997 American science fiction action comedy film starring Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith as the title characters. Smith took the title song to #1 for 4 weeks that year. Name this instrumental, and you've named the movie. Come on, rock me out here. What is that song?
Men in Black.
Men in Black is right. Now, I'd give you 150 extra points if you know that was sampled from what 1970s disco hit. Ooh, nobody would know that, but I've played it many times over. It's called Forget-Me-Nots. Bum, bum, Forget-Me-Nots. Patrice Rushen, one of my favorite disco songs. Of course, I'm a disco freak. Well, I'm a freak, especially a disco freak. All right. Now, hands on those buzzers. Here we go with the exciting Final Four, the buzzer round. You'll see the 5 choices now. Here we go. Barranquilla, Cartagena, Medellin, Bogota, Ciudad Bolivar. Which Colombian city is the center of that country's most powerful drug cartel and terrorist Harrison?
Bogota?
No, not Bogota. Keegan?
Barranquilla.
It is Medellin, the big famous drug cartel. Not that I would know, I just have it on the thing. Brain, heart, finger, leg, ear. The victim in a Poe short story was an old man with a filmy pale blue vulture eye. Ooh, Harrison.
Heart.
Heart is right, he knew that. Apparently has read The Telltale Heart. So another 10 for you. Oh, let's do a Christmas thing for you. Swans a swimming, geese a laying, maids a milking, French hens, calling birds. In the 12 Days of Christmas song, what was the gift on the 6th day? Kaylin.
Geese a laying.
6 geese a laying is right. Nice job. So you pick up another 10 for your team. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. In math, how many sides are there to a rhombus? Harrison?
4
is right. And that ends a fun game between these two teams that we thank very much for coming to play in absence of 3 teams that had to cancel. 220 to 120 at the end. But we'll see them again next week. And we'll come back to wrap it all up on High Q.
The W. Page Pitt School of Journalism and Mass Communications at Marshall University doesn't simply offer another degree. It trains students to see, understand, and explain the next stories that will define our world. Advertising and public relations, media studies and production, and journalism degrees at Marshall are unique because they are earned by doing, by getting involved in the work, and by understanding the process. Contact us for additional information or to schedule a campus visit. We're ready when you are.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to a fun match here on High Q. 220 to 120, so both teams scoring in triple digits, and that speaks volumes for you guys here as the younger team, so congratulations. We'll see them again next time, as they'll be best 2 out of 3. And Ernie G. Anderson, as always, reminding you to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love, like I did with my Bark Twain. And we'll see you next time right here on High Q.
Funding for High Q is provided by Wing to Wing Foundation. This is Adam Needham speaking for High Q, an Ernie Anderson production in association with Marshall University's School of Journalism and Mass Communications.